Bem-vindos ao nosso espaço, um mergulho profundo nos assuntos mais interessantes de esportes, ciências e temas gerais do momento. Aqui você vai encontrar conteúdo de qualidade, com análises empolgantes e descobertas fascinantes que vão expandir seus horizontes. Nossa missão é trazer informação relevante de forma dinâmica e descontraída. Queremos que você faça parte dessa jornada incrível de conhecimento e diversão. Se gostar do nosso conteúdo, não esqueça de deixar seu like e se inscrever no canal para não perder nenhuma novidade. Ative o sininho também. Aproveite!
If you love science, don't forget to like and subscribe. Have you ever wondered if your body carries a permanent, physical record of the world's history? Not just in your mind or your journals, but deep within the molecular structure of your very cells? It sounds like something out of a science fiction novel, but it is a concrete reality of modern biology. This is the story of the isotopic signature of nostalgia, a phenomenon that allows scientists to date your very memories using the radioactive fallout from the Cold War. To understand this, we have to travel back to the mid-20th century. Between 1945 and 1963, the world's superpowers conducted hundreds of atmospheric nuclear weapons tests. These massive explosions did more than just change the geopolitical landscape. They fundamentally altered the chemistry of Earth's atmosphere. Each blast released a massive surge of neutrons that collided with nitrogen atoms in the air, creating a rare radioactive isotope known as carbon-14. Before these tests, carbon-14 existed in nature at relatively stable, low levels. However, the bomb pulse, as scientists call it, effectively doubled the concentration of carbon-14 in the atmosphere in less than 2 decades. When the Limited Test Ban Treaty was signed in 1963, atmospheric testing moved underground, and the levels of carbon-14 began to slowly decline as the isotope was absorbed by the oceans and the global biosphere. But the pulse had already left its permanent mark. You see, every living thing on Earth is part of the carbon cycle. Plants breathe in carbon dioxide, including this radioactive carbon-14. Animals eat those plants, and we, in turn, eat both the plants and the animals. This means that the amount of carbon-14 in your body at any given time perfectly reflects the concentration in the atmosphere at that exact moment. Here is where it gets fascinating for our own biology. Most of the cells in your body are constantly being replaced. Your skin cells live for a few weeks, your red blood cells for a few months, and even your skeleton eventually refreshes its material. However, there are a few elite structures in your body that are born with you and never leave. The most notable are the neurons in certain parts of your brain, the crystalline proteins in the lenses of your eyes, and the hard enamel on your teeth. Because these specific tissues do not turn over or swap out their atoms once they are fully formed, they trap a snapshot of the atmospheric chemistry from the year of their creation. If you were born in 1970, the carbon in your tooth enamel and the neurons in your cerebral cortex carries the specific bomb pulse signature of 1970. By using a technique called accelerator mass spectrometry, scientists can measure the C14 levels in a tiny sample of tissue and determine its age with incredible precision. This discovery revolutionized neuroscience. For decades, researchers debated whether the human brain could grow new neurons in adulthood. By looking at the atomic age of neurons in various parts of the brain, Dr. Jonas Frisson and his team at the Karolinska Institute proved that while we do create new cells in the hippocampus, the area associated with learning, the neurons in our neocortex are as old as we are. This means that the physical hardware of your most complex thoughts and earliest memories is literally constructed from the atmosphere of the past. Your nostalgia isn't just a feeling, it's an isotopic reality. Beyond the brain, this atomic clock has vital practical uses in forensics and conservation. It has been used to identify the remains of missing persons by determining their exact birth year, to detect fraudulent vintage wines that claim to be older than they are, and even to catch illegal ivory poachers. Since an elephant's tusks grow like human teeth, the carbon signature can tell a ranger exactly when the animal was alive, proving if the ivory was taken before or after international trade bans were put in place. We are, quite literally, children of the atomic age. Every time you recall a childhood memory, you are utilizing biological machinery that was forged in a world shaped by the shadow of the Cold War. The carbon in your eyes that allows you to see this video, and the carbon in your brain that allows you to process these words, is a silent witness to our species' most turbulent era. We carry the chemical history of the world within our very marrow, proving that we are never truly separate from the environment we inhabit. For more incredible facts like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.